Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about the Ballon d'Or 2018 and why I feel that it was a big robbery to Cristiano Ronaldo. For the likes of last 10 years, football has been dominated by two individuals, Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo. Luka Modric has become the first person who isn't named Ronaldo or Messi to win the award since the last 10 years. In my opinion, if someone asked me who would win the Ballon d'Or this year, my answer would have been Cristiano Ronaldo, with Lionel Messi coming a close second and Luka Modric coming a far third. But clearly, things haven't gone the way I thought of it. And a lot of people do agree with me on this. This raises a lot of questions about the credibility of the Ballon d'Or. The Ballon d'Or has definitely had its fair share of controversies, but definitely none of those are even close to as big as this one. So let's get something straight. What is the purpose of the Ballon d'Or and why is it awarded to a person? The Ballon d'Or is an award by the French football and is given to the best individual performance in that specific year. But the primary controversy here is that it has definitely had a lot of influence of team success into its account. So let's take a look at the top 5 which was leaked before the actual ceremony. And to be frank, nobody actually believed that that was the top 5 list. And I definitely thought it wasn't. Because who would have thought that Lionel Messi would have been placed in 5th? Who would have thought that? So, okay, the event is over and Luka Modric has won it. So let's get into some statistics. Luka Modric has had 6 assists and 1 goal in 26 games for Real Madrid in La Liga. He has had 1 assist and 1 goal in 11 games in Champions League, and he's had 1 assist and 0 goals in the Club World Cup. So that makes it a grand total of 2 goals, 8 assists in 43 games. Now, a lot of people would think that you can't really quantify a midfielder's work, and I completely agree with it. But his stats for the World Cup, his stats for the club have been very similar to the ones in the previous years. And what I mean by this is that it was nothing worthy of a Ballon d'Or. His primary highlight for the Ballon d'Or has been his World Cup performance, where he drove his team to their first World Cup and unfortunately ended up losing to France. And he scored 2 goals and 1 assist and really did control the play of Croatia. And I do give him the credibility and appreciation for that. Modric indeed did perform very well for his country and deserves applause for creating the play for his team. But that performance alone is something that I don't think is worthy of a Ballon d'Or first place finish. It definitely is Ballon d'Or worthy, but I don't think it is worthy of a Ballon d'Or first place. So now let's get to his former teammate and second place, Cristiano Ronaldo. So let's get into some stats of Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo at the same time had 26 goals and 5 assists in 27 games that he played in La Liga. He's had 15 goals and 3 assists in the 13 games that he played in the Champions League. Wow, that is a more than 1 goal per game ratio. That is amazing. In the Club World Cup, he's had 2 goals and 0 assists. He's also had a goal in the Supercopa. So that makes it a total of 44 goals and 8 assists in 44 games. Cristiano Ronaldo has also created as many assists as Modric, but far more goals than Modric in the World Cup. And he has also scored more than Modric in the club. His performance at the World Cup was brilliant, but nevertheless, Portugal did not make it past the group stage. So that is okay. I understand. But he's got 4 goals in 4 games, which included a hat-trick against 2010 champions Spain. Believe me, a hat-trick in the World Cup is something that is worthy to be taken into account. Cristiano Ronaldo also won the Champions League along with Luka Modric, and if there was a topic on who fared better this year, the last year, Cristiano Ronaldo would have definitely had the better year. because he's got more goals, more assists, and definitely was a more impactful player for Real Madrid. Definitely, I do agree that Luka Modric did have a lot of influence in the team, but I simply can't agree that he had the same amount of influence that Cristiano Ronaldo had on the same team. Okay, so let's move on to number five. Yes, I'm not going to number three or number four. I'm going to number five. Lionel Messi. Now, coming to Lionel Messi, who surprisingly finished fifth. Yes, you read that right. Lionel Messi finished fifth above Griezmann and Mbappe, who were voted above him. So let's get into some statistics of Lionel Messi. He's got 45 goals and 18 assists in 54 games, whereas Griezmann has got 29 goals and 15 assists in 49 games. Mbappe, at the same time, has had 21 goals and 15 assists in 46 games. Messi clearly did disappoint in the World Cup, and yeah, the latter did perform better than the both of them did perform better than Messi during the World Cup. But let's not forget the fact that the World Cup was a 1 month event with less than 8 games per team. The Ballon d'Or is an award for the best individual performance in that specific year. Clearly, Messi had a far better year than both Mbappe and Griezmann in terms of individual performance. In no way was Modric, Mbappe, or even Griezmann performed better than both Cristiano Ronaldo or Messi individually, or even came close to them individually. Now, a lot of people would come up with the argument that Luka Modric winning the Ballon d'Or is something that can't be quantified because he's a midfielder. And again, to all those people, I'd like to say that in 2010, when Lionel Messi won the Ballon d'Or, Andres Iniesta had also won the World Cup. He had a far better World Cup than Luka Modric. He had a far better season than Luka Modric for his club, but he still lost out. So why the hypocrisy now? And this is why I think that the Ballon d'Or 2018 was an absolute robbery from Cristiano Ronaldo. Once again, thank you for watching, guys. Thank you for listening in. I hope you liked this, and if you did, give it a thumbs up. And if you do disagree with me, I do appreciate a lot of constructive criticism in the comments. And thank you for watching. I hope to see you very soon again.